Microsoft Power Platform Solution Architect PL-600 exam updated dumps are the latest material for you to study all the related topics. Share some Microsoft PL-600 exam dumps questions here. 1. A company plans to automate business processes by using Power Automate. You identity a subprocess that must be implemented across multiple flows. You need to implement the subprocess so that it is maintainable and easy to navigate. What should you do? A. Save a copy of the subprocess and then add any additional actions into the flow. B. Initiate the subprocess with an automated trigger. C. Copy the actions of the subprocess into the flow by using the clipboard. D. Initiate the subprocess with an instant trigger. 2. You are a Power Apps architect for a company. The IT administrator designs a Power Apps app that is ready to be tested. The company uses Application Lifecycle Management (ALM). Each version and solution component must be tracked as it is tested. You need to recommend a strategy to deploy solutions for the user acceptance testing environment. What should you recommend? A. Use Package Deployer and deploy a managed solution. B. Use Package Deployer and deploy an unmanaged solution. C. Use Solution Packager and deploy a managed solution. D. Use Solution Packager and deploy an unmanaged solution. 3. A company wants to add an interactive checklist to a Power Platform solution to ensure that salespeople are following the same steps when qualifying leads. You need to recommend a solution that will incorporate this checklist. What should you recommend? A. Microsoft Customer Voice. B. Business Process Modeler Task Guide. C. Dashboards. D. Business Process Flow. 4. A company sells antique books. The company stores data about book locations in an existing system by using the following database fields: room, shelf. The company must import the data from the existing system into a Power Platform solution. Existing data into must be modified to match the design of the new solution. You need to recommend a solution to combine the room and shelf fields into a single column during the import process. Which tool should you recommend? A. Power Platform Data Flows. B. Data Import Wizard. C. Import from CSV. D. Microsoft Excel Online. 5. You are designing tables and columns for a Microsoft Power Platform solution. The solution will contain an interactive experience dashboard. You need to ensure that the columns you create can be used as global filters for the dashboard. Which two data types can you use? Each correct answer presents a complete solution. Note: each correct selection is worth 1 point. A. Yes, no. B. Choice. C. Text. D. Multiline text. E. Lookup. 6. A company has a model-driven app. The app has forms with both business rules and JavaScript added to handle the business logic on the form. The form contains logic that is enforced by using business rules. The company wants to apply the business rules to all forms. In the app, you need to recommend a simplified form setup so the form can be maintained moving forward. What should you recommend? A. Manage the business logic with a Power Apps Component Framework (PCF) control. B. Evaluate whether complex pans of the logic can be solved by using Power Apps Component Framework (PCF) control. Use business rules for the remaining functionality. C. Remove the business rules and use only JavaScript. D. Update logic to ensure business rules are optimized. Use JavaScript for the remaining functionality. 7. A company has a list of contacts in a Microsoft Excel file. The company wants to load the contact information into a Power Platform solution. You need to recommend a data loading solution. What should you recommend? A. Use the Excel template feature. B. Add to an existing list of contacts in a static worksheet. C. Use the Import from Excel feature. 8. You are designing a Microsoft Power Platform solution. You need to identify the non-functional requirements for the organization. Which 3 non-functional requirements should you identify? Each correct answer presents a complete solution. Note: each correct selection is worth 1 point. A. Usability of business process flows. B. Customer maintenance procedures. C. Business rules to identify top customers. D. Solution regulatory compliance. E. Time to load forms. 9. A large company experiences high staff turnover rates. As a result, the company must add or remove multiple system user accounts daily. You need to recommend a security concept which will facilitate complex security profiles to entities for large groups of users across the Power Apps and Dynamics 365 applications. What should you recommend? A. Hierarchy security. B. Field level security. C. User access management. D. Team privileges. 10. A client uses Dynamics 365 Sales, Power BI datasets, and Power BI data flows. The Dynamics 365 Sales implementation has security roles that restrict data export. You need to ensure that data has the same restrictions in Power BI as it does in Dynamics 365 Sales. You need to design the security to avoid sensitive data from being seen. Which 2 actions should you recommend? Each correct answer presents part of the solution. Note: each correct selection is worth 1 point. A. Use Microsoft Dataverse restrictions before setting up the Power BI reports. B. Limit the role in Dynamics 365 Sales to only data allowed so it cannot be exported to Microsoft Excel. C. Limit the role and ensure that exporting to Microsoft Excel is not allowed in both Dynamics 365 Sales and Power BI. D. Share Power BI dashboards only with users who are supported to see this data.